All right, my friends, how are you today? Hopefully, you're having a beautiful start to your weekend. Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for Saturday, the 16th of May, 2020. All right, we've got the moon in Pisces connecting with Neptune. All right, so right around 1 o'clock, let me show you the chart here, right around 1 o'clock. The moon, our emotional needs, oh, there it is, 2 o'clock, is going to be meeting up with Neptune. Neptune, again, ruling our dreams, imaginations. Yes, it rules the media as well. When we're looking at the moon, though, we're looking at an emotional need, right? And this is a need to dream bigger, a need to go within the depths of those dreams, a need to go deep within our own imaginations, okay? We have a loose, very loose here, sextile. It's not even, I don't have, I've got anything within 6 degrees, 8 degrees or so is still going to be making that connection. So the sun here in Taurus, all right, stable. We want a dream, dreaming a life of stability of some sort, or at least to where the ups and downs of the ocean waves become a little bit less, it's not as drastically up and down, but a little bit more like that, right? So beautiful connection there. We have a sextile between, or semi-sextile between Mars here, forward momentum in Pisces, okay, moving toward our dreams. Again, like I talked about the other day, being, the warrior that's saying, I'm putting my shield down now. I'm bringing this to an end of my process, where I'm connecting with everyone, connecting with all things, connecting with my oneness, my own divine masculine, my own divine feminine, putting the armor down and moving toward a victory of completion, toward that wise, king and queen. All right. And this wise king and queen energy, this connecting this semi-sextile here to Saturn at 2 degrees of Aquarius, currently retrograde, also talking about moving forward with the future, okay? And it being retrograde right now is saying we have to go back to the drawing board to figure out new rules, new laws, new regulations on new self-disciplines on what I can do for myself in order to create that future that I'm trying to create here, all right? So now we also have Jupiter. We've got everything going retrograde, so we have Saturn retrograde, we have Jupiter retrograde, we have Pluto retrograde, we have Venus retrograde. So now Jupiter retrograde, all right, Jupiter is our planet of abundance, our planet of more. And again, in the sign of Capricorn, it deals with scarcity. So we've gone all the way to 27 degrees, okay, and now we're going to back up for the next 5 months, okay. I don't remember exactly which degree it goes to. It's not the point of it. The point is abundance. Jupiter wants more, okay? And we're learning our lessons of rationing, more. If I finish this off now, then I won't have any for tomorrow. If I ration it, day by day, then I'm going to have more. Okay, again, this is times reflecting on what happened 2007, 2008 during the recession, okay, as well with Uranus and Taurus reflecting on 1934, the Great Depression. Okay, so both of these are showing signs to kind of slow down, to pace things out, to learn for what we have, to be very appreciative of what we have, right? And not always seeking the next thing, seeking more. As we want things to come to an end, we want things to come to a completion right now. As many of us globally are still under this quarantine or this lockdown, these interesting times, it's like we're looking forward to the next step. What is the next thing here? The next thing is when is the cross rail go up? When is the train finished passing so we can now continue on our journey? And this is telling us right now, it's like, just be in this, be with this. Don't always be worried about the next, but be in this moment, be present in this, and being thankful for all of the things that we currently have in this moment, right? That flourishing attitude of gratitude. All right, Jupiter in Capricorn retrograde, Pluto in Capricorn. We still have, that beautiful connection going on here, these sextiles All right, between Uranus, the North Node. Man, I gotta change this back. My apologies. I don't know why it keeps switching back to the mean node for me here. It's like I close and reopen it. Anyway, we know that it's at 29 degrees. So either way, we have this beautiful transformational, when we're willing to seek out the information. And yes, as soon as I hit stop yesterday, I was like, of course, it's Leonardo da Vinci, the artist, which is so funny that I couldn't remember that for some strange reason. So still continuing this creating and discovering and even with that painting, Leonardo with this not the Sistine Chapel, excuse me, the Last Supper, even with the Last Supper painting, he didn't paint that the normal way you're supposed to. He didn't paint it on like the normal stone or something like that, and that's why it's been falling apart all these years and had to be touched up and touched up and touched up. Either way, we're kind of reinventing the wheel. We're taking the information that we have, we're running with it, looking to create change. Okay, this change is going to be a constant thing that we're going to be seeking out this year. All right. Now, I want to talk about that for a quick second. There's a double-sided sword to everything. When we're seeking change, that means, okay, there's always things in our lives that need improvement. There's things that need focus on. With all this Capricorn energy still in retrograde now, is refocus and reestablish our connection with self and our own disciplines, right? What we're doing now, pays off in the long run. The hard work that we put in today pays off tomorrow, pays off in the future. This is that Capricorn energy. The work that I put into it is the work I get out of it, right? That karmic kind of cycle. So again, we're focusing on great change within our lives. Now, if we're always focused on changing our lives, that means we're always unsatisfied with where we're at. Okay, so this is that double-edged sword. So at the same time, while we're allowing the space in our lives for the change that we need to constantly mold. When I'm talking change, it's like a constantly molding thing, like a lava lamp, or constantly creating this putty. It's never, life is never like, well, once we get this and this and this, then all of life just is wonderful and happy and joyous and nothing, there's never any more change that needs to happen. There's no more awakenings that happen. That's just not the reality, right? We're always molding, we're always growing. So whatever change that we're seeking, again, understanding that it's always a blossoming and opening up of something, and that even if we have reached some sort of awakenment or enlightenment, to appreciate that within ourselves and understanding on what has been done and what still needs focus on. How am I trying to put that across right? When we have achieved and accomplished something, acknowledge it and know that we don't have that's no longer what we need to focus on and change, right? That's that sense of completion. Again, Mars in Pisces, this is that sense of completion. So it's just like there's another part that's opening up and allowing great change. So it's like there's always, once one door closes, another one opens. So it's like, well, once we've crossed this bridge in life and we can say the check on this, then there's a new opportunity that presents itself and asking us to step up to that plate and to give it all we have, whatever it may be. So, all right. Happy Saturday, my friends. Thank you. As always, have a beautiful day ahead of you. And we'll see you tomorrow.